Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying your day so far, or at least your morning. I wanted to come in and read some scriptures with you guys. It's been a while. Um, but I think it's good to hear it because I think this is a scripture that we should all meditate on every day because it kind of puts you in the state of mind of just being in awe of how great the creator is, how everything bears witness to his rule. So it's going to be coming from the book of Psalms, chapter 19, and I'm going to read the entire chapter. It says, how clearly the sky reveals Yah's glory. How plainly it shows what he has done. Each day announces it to the following day. Each night repeats it to the next. No speech or words are used. No sound is heard. Yet their message goes out to all the world and is heard to the ends of the earth. Yah made a home in the sky for the sun. It comes out in the morning like a happy bridegroom, like an athlete eager to run a race. It starts at one end of the sky and goes across to the other. Nothing can hide from its heat. The law of Yahuwah is perfect. It gives new strength. The commands of Yahuwah are trustworthy, giving wisdom to those who lack it. The laws of Yah are right, and those who obey them are happy. The commands of Yah are just and give understanding to the mind. Reverence for Yah is good. It will continue forever. The judgments of Yahuwah are just. They are always fair. They are more desirable than the finest gold. They are sweeter than the purest honey. They give knowledge to me, your servant. I am rewarded for obeying them. Pay attention to this, you guys. It says, none of us can see our own errors. Deliver me, Yah, from hidden faults. Keep me safe also from willful sins. Don't let them rule over me. Then I shall be perfect and free from the evil of sin. May my words and thoughts be acceptable to you, O Yah, my refuge and my redeemer. I'm going to read verses 12 through 14 again. It says, none of us can see our own errors. Deliver me, Yah, from hidden faults. Keep me safe also from willful sins. Don't let them rule over me. Then I shall be perfect and free from the evil of sin. May my words and my thoughts be acceptable to you, O Yahuwah, my refuge and my redeemer. Hallelujah. I just think those last verses are so powerful because it says none of us can see our own errors. I think that alone has to make you humble yourself because we all go through things. People do us wrong, and we tend to become, high-minded and like our stuff don't stink. But when you see verses like this, that says that none of us see our own errors. I mean, we can point out the sins and the wrongdoings and errors of other people so easily, but we seem to never can look at ourselves truthfully and point out our own faults. So it just allows you to, just take a moment to say, Father, please, step back and say, Father, please humble me. Please humble me. Then it also says, that, our thoughts are so important. We have to fight this battle of the mind because I have been going through my hard time. I've been going through a storm lately, but at the same time, the storm has been, a barracking in so many ways because it has forced me to, just take a step back and really look within myself. to look to the Father, you know, but at the same time to understand like why is my surrounding in so much chaos. And then you begin to wonder, you know, what am I doing wrong? You get to blame yourself. But sometimes when you sit back, you know, it has to do with your thoughts. It has to do with your actions. But at the same time, there's a message in the storm. And the Father is allowing you to go through this storm for a reason. Even if you've been doing everything to the best of your ability, the Father will still allow a storm to come to you because you are being tested. And as when you read the story of, you know, Job, and we just read David's life story and just, you know, just the scriptures, period. It's like, you see how, you know, the Most High make it rain on the just and the unjust, you know? Like, I love this quote that Lauryn Hill said in one of her songs. She said, when it rains, it doesn't fall on one house. And that just gives you a visual. And it kind of makes you, you know, gives you a little bit more hope, and it gives you a little bit more, you know, strength and encouragement to keep pushing, and know that you just got to just, you know, just pray that the Father give you sanity, and that you don't allow the chaos that's on the outside and all the negative forces that's attacking you from all type of angles don't get inside you. Yeah, we're going to fall, we're going to mess up, we're going to get angry, we're going to flip out, because guess what? We're flesh, we're human, we're fighting a battle of the mind. And especially, you know, we're all trying to work on ourselves. None of us are perfect. We're all, you know, sucked in and absorbed in all this filthiness and all this unrighteousness and all this, you know, chaos. Our thinking is wrong. We've been programmed to react in negative ways, you know. But unless you're searching for the Father, it's going to be hard for you to start to grasp understanding and enlightenment and to see things in a bigger picture. But, you know, you're still human and you're going to go through your trials. And I'm learning, you know, I'm learning about love. You know, ahava is how you say it in Hebrew. I'm learning about that through this storm, you know, through the scriptures, through, you know, the Father. Because you see that love truly, or avaha, is truly a choice. It's a conscious choice of saying you're going to deal with somebody. Not because of anything that they're giving you, but because of pure, you know, humility, pure affection, pure devotion that you have to that person. But I'm also noticing that at the same time, you don't supposed to be a fool, and you don't supposed to get abused, and you don't supposed to be disrespected, you know. But you know your situation. You know, I feel like there's something going on in the midst, especially amongst the women right now. I think we're going through the similar trials, not particularly the exact same thing, but we're dealing with the same type of storms, meaning we're all in the same bubble. And when I get on here, it's like it's so encouraging to see my sisters coming to me and encouraging me, and it's like they just have the right words to say at the right time. And then it's a comforting to know that when I post something, I'm feeding the spirit of another sister that's going through something. So it kind of gives you hope through the storm, and it's like you're grateful for the storm. I'm becoming more content and learning that I gotta let things go, you know, anger, unforgiveness, resentment, even people, situations, the way of thinking for myself. I need to let go of my own bad habits that I have. And change my way of thinking. Most importantly is to change your way of thinking, because I'm truly experiencing that the thoughts that you put out truly come back to you in some type of way, you know. So that's why you got to constantly try to think positive, and I'm trying to practice myself, like when a negative thought come into my mind, you know, replace it with positive thoughts, or I just call on the Father's name, and that seems to help me ease out. But I know I probably kind of went everywhere, but whatever. I just hope that the scripture was able to help you guys in some type of way. But we got to be able to apply these scriptures in our realities. You know, we need a negative and a positive. You know, everything needs a negative and a positive. To crank a car, you need a negative and you need a positive. You know, you need darkness and you need light. You need the darkness so you can appreciate the light. You need the cold so you can appreciate the heat. You understand me? So it's like when we're going through something, we gotta learn how to look at it, even though it's look all messy. and dark, we gotta look for some type of light. You know, just change our way of thinking, and learn to embrace our situations for what they truly are at the moment. We can't really worry about the future or overthink it, because when we overthink things, we tend to get in the way of the natural flow of how it's supposed to go. But trust, you will fall. I have fallen so many times. But I thank the Father for his grace and mercy, because guess what? Every day I wake up. And if I wake up again, I get to try again. Because I genuinely want to do right. I genuinely want to learn the ways of the Father. But I'm not perfect. I'm flesh, you know. And guess what? This is about it. We're going through the tribulations right now. He's refining us, because even when he takes us out, we're still not going to be right. You know, it's only going to happen when he purges us. He said he will physically, spiritually, inwardly turn our hearts so that we will not sin against him. He hasn't done that yet. Okay? Right now it's the self. It's like he's giving you he's looking at you and seeing what you're going to do from your own will. You have to make the first move to say, Father, I want to change. I want to know who you are. Show me and what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, that's really all. I hope that it was able to help you guys in some way, because me hearing myself speak, this has actually helped me. I feel a little relief, you know. I'm pushing through it though, you guys, and I thank you all for your prayers and your support, especially all my sisters and truth honeys. Y'all ladies of royalty. Okay, so you guys, you ladies, be blessed, and remember, ladies, speak. Speak. Don't shut up. Speak, but speak with grace. Especially to our husbands. I have problems with that. But anyways, that's another subject. But we got to speak to grace first. And we got to speak as women of the Father to those men in our lives, in our homes, and those women in our lives, in our areas, before we can go out in the streets and be super, super sweet and nice to the outside people. I'm learning that too. And that's all about being humble. It seems like when you pray to be humble, the Most High send you situations and trials that will humble you. You know, when you say, I don't deserve this, so why am I getting all this crap? You ask to be humbled, right? So he's going to humble us, and he has truly humbled me. But I can tell you one thing. I'm coming out, and I'm going to come out even stronger than before. Y'all been rocking.